Hi guys. So we're in a slightly different position tonight, but I felt like just like talking at you, and I felt like this was a comfortable way of doing it. I just felt like being chill, because again, it's 1 a.m. Recently, I've had a thought. Actually, this girl who I've been watching on YouTube for, I don't know, like, since the beginning of when I started watching YouTube, Cami from Cami Loves Kiwi, she took a hiatus from YouTube and recently started posting videos again. And she posted this video the other day about advertising and sponsorship on YouTube and how YouTube in general has changed. And I know that everybody has had that conversation before, like, oh, YouTube's different, YouTube's not the same. That conversation is never gonna end, but I wanted to toss my 2 cents into the ring because everything that Cami said, basically, I've been feeling, but she articulated it in a better way than I probably could. But it's vlog every day in April, so I'm thinking about stuff, so I'm gonna talk about it. So I'll put a link to Cami's video here if you haven't seen it. If you want to watch it first, you can watch it after mine. Whatever. Basically, the video, she's talking about how the beauty community has lost a little bit of its trustworthiness. I always really respected her opinion, and she was one of the people who I always kind of like believed and listened to and actually like wanted to try things that she talked about because she's super real in all of her videos, and that's what I like watching. And that's what I've always liked watching, people who are so just like upfront and real and no bullshit and don't lie. That's why I started making videos, to not bullshit people and to be truthful and to be honest. But I'll sidetrack for a second. The idea that people on YouTube are able to make money from videos is fucking awesome. Like, the fact that people can make a living by making videos is incredibly empowering to the community in general, because people underestimate the power of YouTube. Like, when I tell people that I get a check from my network at the end of the month because of my YouTube videos, it's very small, but they're incredibly surprised. They're like, wait, people get money from that? And that's really awesome. Like, that's really cool that we're able to take this medium that we just kind of started doing for fun and making it into jobs. People who used to be just like YouTube celebrities are now like real people celebrities, like big, like normal celebrities. Like Grace Helbig has a fucking television show premiering tonight on E! And like Tyler Oakley is like a legit celebrity now. Like, what? And it makes me so proud to be a part of this community, that people have been able to do so much with it. And that's great. And that's great that people are able to pay for mortgages and pay for schooling because of sponsorships. But where it gets like fishy and wishy-washy and like gray areas, that people are used to seeing commercials on like television, and even I'm still not used to seeing like commercials and advertorials and product placement from YouTubers blatantly. Like, it's still like stark and like just weird, because this medium started out as a way for people to just build communities and talk to each other about stuff, and it started out as this completely different thing from television, and it still is so different from television. But those kind of areas, those gray areas of like advertising and product placement have been blurred now, and it just makes for a really weird watching experience when you're watching a video from a beauty guru, whether it's a tutorial where they're using a product specifically that they were like paid to use, or if it's in a vlog where there's like not a blatant kind of product placement, but kind of like how like beats in commercials or beats in like music videos. It's like, obviously Beats wasn't there for like coincidence, like it was there for a reason. Like, I've seen some videos that say ad right in the title. Like Tanya Burr has several videos where it has the title of the video ad, and then it has Tanya Burr, like how she titles her videos. And while that's being really upfront about it, and while that's being really, I mean, like, generally explicit about it being an ad, it still feels really weird. I'm still being sold to, and just by putting it there rather than like actually saying it in a video. Like I would be totally fine with somebody getting like paid to talk about a product, sponsored videos. I would do that. Like if I liked something genuinely and a company wanted to like give me money to talk about it, I would be like, yeah, go for it. Like I need rent money. Like that's fine. But I think the difference between being 100% honest with your audience about like product placement and about sponsored videos and just doing the bare minimum is the difference in like my comfort level with experiencing these types of videos. If somebody comes out and said, I was given this product for free, I'm being paid to make this video, but I wouldn't make this if I didn't actually like something. It's weird, and I don't like being sold to because I'm a grown-up. And Cami also talked about that in her video about how the audience has completely changed from like everybody who wants to watch their videos to like 13 and 14-year-old girls who have like disposable incomes from their parents, which is true. Like it's 100% true. Like I look at my analytics and I'm like, well, 13 to 17-year-old girls is my demographic. I mean, that is generally the demographic of like all of YouTube. Like that just happens. Those are the people who are going on the computer often and watching videos, and that's fine. I'd rather watch somebody who doesn't pander to that audience. I'd rather watch somebody that doesn't censor themselves and doesn't change who they are to make themselves more appealing to the young audience. That's why I curse. Like, I don't fucking care that I curse in my videos because that's who I am. That was another interesting thing that Cami mentioned and got me thinking too. Like I was really glad seeing her video in my subscription box because I used to love watching her videos, and when she stopped I was like, I missed her sassiness. That video was like a breath of fresh air because so much of the shit that I've been seeing in my subscription box lately has been like the same force-fed shit that I'm like, ugh, why are discussions not happening anymore? It's also part of why I'm doing VEDA, because I need to get back to like actually doing discussions and talking about like important shit. But for today's song of the day, it is Earned It, or You Earned It. Is it You Earned It? By The Weeknd off the 50 Shades of Grey soundtrack. I don't know how I feel about The Weeknd though, because like listening to his voice, like it's very sexy. It's very old, like 90s R&B type voice. But when you look at him, all I can think of is freaking Adam from Counting Crows, or like Chris Kirkpatrick from NSYNC. Again, keep leaving me requests for videos for VEDA. I have like no money right now, so I'm not going to be able to do any sort of like crazy hauls or like shopping videos because I don't have money right now. But definitely outfits are going to happen and more makeup tutorials because I've been feeling a little bit more creative, especially with like the weather getting nicer. And then obviously more discussions like this. If you have anything that you've seen online, I'm thinking about making a video about the whole like Trevor Noah situation with The Daily Show. It pisses me off so much when people are so overly politically correct and get so easily offended. I'm like, shut the fuck up. Like seriously, I'll leave that for another day. Yeah, it's 1 a.m, so I'm gonna go and I'll see you guys tomorrow.